What's going on, Blocks here, and welcome back to a...
Kindly fuck off! I'm trying to concentrate.
You cheeky git. Behold, the character I could not give two less fucks about making, but unfortunately this was the last one I unlocked, and on the poll I uploaded it was rather close between this and the acid bomb, and don't worry guys, the acid bomb and cluster grenade and frag comparison are going to be coming out either this week or next week, depending on when I have time. There's another video I'm going to have to be doing tonight, because I just saw a poll card made. I'm not going to go into much detail about that, but I'm going to stop talking a lot, introducing the most cringy character besides Ruin in my opinion in this game, and why I say this is because if you listen to his quotes at the end of the video, you will definitely understand why. Anyways, aside from that, this prick is pretty difficult to get for most people, so I thought it'd be nice to make a video. So without further ado guys, let's get into it.
Woohoo! Yes! By all means, do all of that.
Shut up! Jesus! Anyways, the first thing you have to do to get this piece of shit is actually the first thing you have to do in the game, which is to deploy. Now, most people are going to say, or at least think, that they should just deploy right at a location in zombies. And, you know, I would normally agree with them, but the fact is you can see helicopters from where you're deploying. And if you see, like, a little black dot at helicopter locations, you should land there instead. Now, for my case, it just so happened to spawn there. But trust me, I've been trying this for 4 days straight, trying to get this character to get that platinum. And what I do was I kept on landing for helicopters. So I know this is a bad example because that's not what is shown in the gameplay. But you're supposed to look for a helicopter and then instantly, if you have time and you think nobody else lands there with you, take a weapon and then take in the helicopter and then drop at an area that you know has a zombie location with that beacon. By the time you get in the helicopter, and especially the weapons, the zombie location should spawn. Because the zombies really spawn about halfway when half the players have touched the map. So that's a little tip for you guys. So once you dive out of the helicopter, listen to those feet, because zombies and player footsteps are very distinct. I don't even have headphones. I use a stereo sound, and I can even tell the difference. So if you hear people shooting, obviously people are there. If you want to do a cheeky move and a very cheap move, which I kind of hate, but I'm not really going to hate you for it, is if you wait for somebody to kill all the zombies, please don't do this though, and you take their loot after killing them trying to go for the mystery box. Or if you know that you're alone, take them out, preferably with a Bowie knife or a combat axe. Bowie knife or combat axe are your two best bets. They are the most silent and deadly killers. Even with the suppressor, that's still way too loud. People can hear you, especially people camping for mystery boxes, which has happened to me multiple times. Now, another thing, the hardest part about this, next to getting the kill, is the spawn rate. I swear the alchemical set has some issue with spawning. It's really one of the least common items to get in a mystery box, and that may be different for people. At least for me, I've never seen that. Like, maybe 1 in every 9 attempts I'll go, I might get lucky and see the alchemical set. It's completely random, but if you do get it, play the hell out of this game cautiously, just like you're playing for woods, because here's the thing. Normally, I don't endorse camping, and I still don't, but since you have the alchemical set, and you only get 4 items, you get 2 acid bombs, and as we've reviewed how terrible the wraith fires are in the previous videos, the acid bombs, by the way, I'll cover in the next 2 videos, I think. You know the wraith fires are terrible, so the acid bombs and concussions are your best friend. Concussions, always have them equipped, and I also recommend, if you're trying to go for this challenge, this is a new one, I've never seen anybody else recommend this, do not have any other equipment besides concussions, your acid bombs, and your wraith fires. That means, I know you're tempted to pick up that cluster, do not pick it up, don't pick up the frag or the Molotov, only concussions, only the acid bombs, and the wraith fire. The reason being, and this has happened to me so many times, I will throw an acid bomb and I might kill somebody, but the next thing I have ready to throw is not the acid bomb, nor the wraith fire, or even a concussion. It's typically some kind of cluster grenade or something, so that's why I think, you know, minimize the risk of having the next weapon up after you throw something like a concussion. You might concuss somebody and accidentally throw a Molotov and kill them that way, and you'll be pissed because you just wasted a concussion on a Molotov kill, which a wraith fire could have completely done. So I know that kind of seemed a little bit, in a sense, just get a concussion, make sure you only have the wraith fire and the acid bombs equipped, and you'll be good to go. Second thing, acid bombs, #1 friend. Don't try getting a kill with the wraith fire right away unless you know that they're camping in somewhere. That's actually how I got my second kill, which you're going to see in the gameplay here, by the way. But the first kill I'll showcase right here. I do have an acid bomb, and I'm going pretty neck and neck with this person, but a concussion is my best friend, as I've said with you guys before. I almost did not think I was going to make it. The person was trying to go for a supply drop, which I was waiting for. Trust me, I was impatient with this. He comes by, he sees me, I'm taking a few shots, but I decide, you know, just concuss him. He's still shooting. I decide to hit an acid bomb. I'm very worried at this moment that that acid bomb is not going to hit him, because it's rather far away, but believe it or not, the acid bomb's radius is incredible. Probably further than the frag. I'm not entirely sure there yet. You'll have to find out next video. Anyways, the acid bomb is great, so make sure you conserve the acid bombs for the real kills. Now, let's say you ran out of acid bombs, and this happens to me all the time. When you run out of the acid bombs and you keep getting hit markers because of that bloody armor, what are you going to do then? Well, the Wraithfire is all you've got, and so I recommend camping and wait for somebody else to camp with you. This is super luck-based, and I'm telling you, it's the only easy way, easy in quotes, to get Shaw, because it's all luck-based, and that's pretty much what this game is, pretty much just RNG. But if somebody's camping, impact kills with the Wraithfire, as we reviewed, are pretty effective compared to that bloody radius, which only does, what, 4 damage per, like, half second? Very, very, very stupid. So try to go for impact kills. Try to stack up on concussions, alright? Maybe if you're camping, try to look for some concussions in the said building or the area that you're camping in. And the most effective thing is right there. So, that's pretty much it. If you do these things correctly and you, let's say you find somebody, also sensor darts might be useful, but remember, just try not to get too crazy with all the loot. A sensor dart can be useful if it's right there. Like I said, don't carry it around the entire time because you'll never know if you might throw a concussion in your sensor dart. You're going to kill somebody with a sensor dart, as if. But, I mean, if you have a sensor dart in that location, or if you want to put on an ATV that you're traveling around, that's even great, because then you can see who to concuss, and you can actually rush them that way. But it's completely up to you guys. If you want to rush them with the sensor dart in the ATV and concuss them once you get out and throw the acid bomb or Wraithfire there, then you're pretty much set to go. Or if you want to camp it out and wait, that's completely fine too, whichever floats your boat or sinks your ship, as I do say. So if you have any questions about this, let me know. And so I'll just say everything one more time before I end the video. First things first, land for the helicopter. Don't go straight for a zombie location. Land for any helicopter locations, which there are multiple. You can see them. There's so many, I'm not even going to put it on the screen. I'm sorry. But you can see it from your flight path. There's one at the woods location, one at construction. There's like one at estates and stronghold. There's two at the farmhouses and firing range. It's crazy how many helicopters there are. I typically go to turbine because there's two helicopters that spawn there. I know I'm losing my breath because it's just such a strenuous challenge. And trust me, it's very rewarding when you get it. But go for the helicopters. After that, wait for the light. When you see the light, go to it, jump out. Now, if you don't have a weapon and you hear a gun, you better start scavenging for one when you hear that mystery box go away. Wait for it. Especially Diner, where there's nowhere to go besides the roof. You just got to be lucky with weapons, really. That's all I can say. Now, let's say that you do get the kill, you kill the person going for the mystery box, or you get all kills on the zombies yourselves, because that's miraculous and you're a god, right? Then what you do from there, take the stuff in the mystery box, it has to be the alchemical set, take all the acid bombs, all the Wraithfires, of course, because you'd be an idiot not to, and if you're lucky, there may be a few Wraithfires or acid bombs on the floors of the zombie locations. I know those have a chance to spawn in Asylum, especially. After you've got all your equipment that you do need, then you're pretty much ready to roll. Try to scavenge for concussions if certain people are in locations. Like, don't go out of your way to find concussions. But if you can see a risk, just completely deflect it. Now, concussions, if they're in plain line of sight of you, like outside or maybe inside of a building that you know has never been there, or maybe you're even in your little secret spot, by all means go there first. Take those concussions and then leave. Once you left, find a camping spot. If you want to rush people, put a sensor dart if you find it on the ATV, or even if you're driving by somebody, for goodness sake, or even another helicopter. Drop out on them, concuss them, throw that Wraithfire or that acid bomb, preferably the acid bomb. Boom, you are done. That's one kill down. The second kill, I know anxiety gets to people. It got to me. It got to a lot of my viewers, and it's probably gotten to you too if you've tried going for this challenge. The second one always seems to be the hardest, especially since we get a little loose with the throwing because we're all shaking, saying like, okay, I got the alchemical set, I got the acid bomb, what do I do now? Okay, I got one more kill to go. I've got an acid bomb and 2 Wraithfires. How can I screw this up? And then we end up screwing it up. Well, try to camp it out and wait for other people to camp for you. Or if you've got 2 concussions and you didn't waste it yet, by all means, even better, try to go for the impact kill. Concussions last for, I think, 2.5 seconds, maybe 3. I'm not entirely sure iffy timing there. But in that 2.5 seconds to 3 seconds, you can definitely get a Wraithfire impact kill that way because they can't really do much about it. Once you get those 2 kills, I know I make it sound easy, I do apologize, but this is the easiest way. Those 2 kills, does not matter what place you get in. Really, I tried going after this guy with level 3 armor. I really couldn't give 2 less shits about it. So I decided to go after him. I know the armor system is kind of BS right now. It's a little bit better than it was before. I know I got killed because I had, I think level 2, which was crusted a lot. Once I got killed, I was just completely satisfied. That was the last character I had, and it might be yours too. Who knows? Let me know if this guide kind of helped you. I know I went a little bit fast. I know I went breathy. I know we're already looking at 9 minutes, 43 seconds. But trust me, this is the easiest way I see that I can possibly come up with. when it comes to getting Shaw, because we know it's all luck-based. If it wasn't luck-based and it spawned, it was a guaranteed spawn, which, by the way, would be a disaster. But if it was like Nikolai's hat, where it's a guaranteed spawn, this guy would be a lot easier, because half the problem is just trying to get that bloody alchemical set, which is one of the rarest things in a mystery box. If you get it, be very careful, go for those concussions, and that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, please let me know below. I don't know if I'll have time to help people. I know I've been saying I've been helping people get woods, and I've helped a few people get woods before. I am kind of having a little bit of a schedule change going on right now with the whole government shutdown stuff, so we'll just have to go with the job and work and school and all that stuff. But that's going to conclude the video. Here are your cringy character quotes as promised.
Colorful weather we're having. Hi! Sorry. Hello. Why, thank you, wiggly, melty person. You are very kind. What do you want from me? Can do, won't forget. Oh, that thing. Righto. You know, you look rather sad. And I mean pathetic, not unhappy. You, sir, or madam, are disrupting my experience. Oi, you looking to cop a mouse? Want to have a go, huh? Keep close. Cluster around me. Someone, assist me. I think I need some help. Oh, top marks. Yes, nicely done. Woohoo! Yes, 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 yes. By all means, do all of that. Ooh, look what I found. These supplies look promising.